Hi guys, I have another book for you today. My book, I actually have a writing challenge for at the end of the book. So the book I have is called Jeremy Draws a Monster, and it's about this little boy who draws a picture and it comes to life. How cool would that be if you drew something and it came to life? Well, this little boy, his monster is actually kind of a grumpy monster when he comes to life. So let's read about Jeremy and his monster. Written by Peter McCarthy. So Jeremy draws a monster. Jeremy lived on the top floor of a 3-story apartment building. He had his very own room. He never left. He never went outside. One day, Jeremy took out his fancy pen and he started to draw. He began at the top and continued over to the other side. You can kind of tell what he's starting to draw. Jeremy drew a monster. "Arg," said the monster. "Draw me a sandwich. I'm hungry." The monster did not say thank you. "Draw me a toaster," growled the monster. "I like toast." "Draw me a record player. It's too quiet around here." "Draw me a checkerboard. I want to play checkers." "Draw me a comfortable chair." "Draw me a television. I want to watch the game." "Draw me a hot dog, too." "Draw me a telephone. Sometimes somebody might call." "Draw me a piece of cake. I want dessert." He's very demanding. Then the monster said, "Are you going to sit there all day? Draw me a hat. I'm going out." So he drew him a hat. Jeremy was relieved that the monster was gone. Later that night, Jeremy heard bang, bang, bang at the door. The monster had returned. The next morning, Jeremy drew a bus ticket and a suitcase. Jeremy led the monster out the door, down the stairs, to the street, and on to the next bus out of town. So there's his monster leaving. "Do you want to play ball?" asked the neighbors. "Okay," said Jeremy. And they did. The end. So Jeremy drew a monster, and that monster actually kind of helped him learn some things and make some friends because he got to go outside. He wanted that monster to leave so bad that when he made him the bus ticket, he had to walk him down to the bus, and then that's where he met the friends out there. But it was pretty neat that his monster came to life, even though it was kind of a grumpy monster. So my challenge for you today is to draw a picture and pretend it came to life. Would it be something grumpy or something happy or something maybe really silly? And I want you to write about it. So draw your picture and then tell me about your thing that came to life. I did one to show you as an example. So I drew a flower here. And I thought, how cool would it be if flowers came to life? If I drew one and then it just popped off the page, kind of like Jeremy's monster. So here's my picture. And I remembered number 4 coloring in kindergarten. That means our color goes inside the lines. The colors make sense. No white spaces. And that would give us a number 4 coloring. So that's how I did here. And then I remember we talked about even labeling our picture. That helps us figure out what it is. Or maybe our picture is saying something. So I'll go ahead and read it to you. You can read along with me if you can. It says, "I drew a flower. My flower loves the sun. My flower loves to sing and smile. So I imagine that my flower would be a really happy flower, and it would love the sunshine because that's what helps flowers grow. And then I thought, how cool would it be if a flower was out there singing and smiling? Because flowers are for outside happy times, so that made sense to me. So this is what I drew. And here's my flower here. And this is what he's saying. This is his little talking bubble. And he says, I love sun. Because he does. Remember, that's what I said. So I said, I love sun. And then these are music notes. Those stand for music. And then he's saying, la, 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 because I said that he sings. So I better show him singing in my picture. Singing in the sunshine. So I want you guys to think of a story too. Think of something that you could draw that could come to life. Write about it, and I would love to see your writing. When you're writing, remember those super important things. Capital letters at the beginning, punctuation at the end. Remember, a period is just like we're saying it. An excited mark, exclamation mark, is like you're excited to say it. That one looks like the L with the period at the bottom. And then you have a question mark. That's kind of that squiggly and straight line. And maybe you're asking a question. I could have asked you, do you love to sing? I could have put that on my story. That would have been a good adding on there. Also, super nice, neat handwriting. Now we'll make those letters really nice and neat, how they all sit on one line, and how only capital letters at the beginning or somebody's name. Other than that, all of our other letters need to be little. One last thing, it looks like this. And it is a finger space, so we don't have a big jumbled up bunch of letters. So don't forget those finger spaces. See if you can write me a really awesome story, and I would love to read about whatever you drew coming to life. Awesome. Have a great day, guys. Bye.